talked about just taking the long-term view.
Right.
And I almost don't think about it in that kind of short-term time frame. I think about what are the macro trends playing out for the crypto industry, for the XRP ecosystem. XRP has been the best performing major crypto in the last 90 days. We think about it as what does that look like over the next 3 years? I'm very optimistic. I mean, Ripple just announced our largest acquisition, actually one of the largest acquisitions in the entire crypto industry to date. We announced it earlier this week on Tuesday in the middle of tariff palooza. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with the tariffs, but we're betting on where the world's going to be in 3 years, not what's going to happen in the next 6 months.
Would you have made that acquisition a year ago?
No, hard no. Look, the SEC in the United States and even other parts of the Biden administration, it was a coordinated attack across many different agencies. Mm-hmm. We're finding that more and more out now. You already highlighted in your introduction, the IRS had hostile rules about crypto that really didn't make any sense. Banks weren't even allowed to reasonably custody crypto without having an equal offset to their balance sheet, which really makes no sense for a bank than to even partake in this industry. It's a real industry. That administration wasn't listening to consumers. They weren't listening to the voter and what the voter wanted. We're now seeing a significant change across the board. And an acquisition like that would have made no sense a year ago, and it makes a lot of sense now.
Breaking news, Ripple CEO says XRP adoption is here. We're going to break it down. Welcome back to another episode of Good Evening Crypto, where we present you all the most relevant and impactful crypto-related topics. And today, we are starting on a very strong note as we've got some major updates in regards to the XRP ecosystem and specifically a Nasdaq listed company launching the first ever XRP focused treasury strategy. I just want to remind you guys, if you enjoy this content, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn post notifications on as we do daily updates involving XRP, Bitcoin, and many other of your favorite digital assets. Breaking news, Saudi Arabian prince has partnered with Vivo Power to raise $121 million and launch the XRP-focused treasury strategy. Now, this is going to be a first of its kind for two reasons. It's the first company on the planet to have an XRP-focused treasury strategy, and it will be the first company listed on the Nasdaq implementing an XRP treasury. But that's not where it ends. This comes after a major announcement from the prince where he stated, having met with President Trump and his leadership group during their visit to Saudi Arabia, we believe the timing is appropriate for digital assets and blockchain technology to be rolled out in the kingdom. So for the first time ever, the Saudi Arabian prince and the United States president are coming together to discuss digital asset adoption. And what was their logical conclusion? Let's talk XRP. Here's a couple of direct quotes from that article. We've been investors in the digital asset sector for over a decade and have been long-term holders of XRP. After reviewing a number of listed vehicles seeking to embrace a digital asset model, we selected Vivo Power given its strategic focus on XRP and its objective to contribute to building the XRPL ecosystem. We are honored to be leading this capital raising for the company that will be the first in the world at executing an XRP-focused treasury strategy. Well, this perfectly fits into a global narrative that is happening right now, where regular companies are beginning to leverage blockchain products to improve existing business models. We have some other major details here, as Robinhood just this morning acquired the company BITSTAMP. Now, why is that relevant to XRP investors? Because BITSTAMP is partnered with Ripple to launch a digital derivatives exchange entirely built on the XRP ledger. This means BITSTAMP, which has now been acquired by Robinhood, will be directly working with Ripple to develop an XRP ledger-based derivatives exchange. This acquisition is going to bring licensed global exchanges with retail and institutional users across the EU, the UK, the US, and the Asian continent. Such an exciting time to be an American investor, but an even more exciting time to be in the XRP community. Just to give you all a quick price chart update, we held the $2 range for nearly all of 2025, only briefly going below that price target during the tariff scare. Today, we are sitting at $2.25 and climbing higher by the moment. Now, many XRP investors who are newer to the community are waiting for that final leg up here, as we've been consolidating below $3 and above $2 for the entire year of 2025, heading all the way back into November of 2024. Now, the question I have for you all is, do you believe that XRP breaks all-time high between now and August of 2025? Comment a 1 in the live chat or below the video for a yes. Comment a 2 live chat below the video for no. The reality is that we have so many optimistic headlines between regulation, stablecoins, crypto ETFs, and now global adoption outside of American borders, recognizing the potential of the XRPL and the stablecoin RLUSD. With that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about the connection here. As Brad Garlinghouse had previously explained, in 2017, XRP became the second largest digital asset in the entire crypto market, not only passing Ethereum, passing every other altcoin besides Bitcoin during that time. So the question that I have for you as we wrap it up for today, do you believe XRP has the potential to pass Bitcoin? Comment below the video, and we'll see you all in the next one.